Hello, this is Brianna Klaczynski, your resource for fashion information and apparel knowledge. And today we're going to be talking about bamboo, how it's derived, the different types of bamboo fabrics you should be looking for, and what it can do for you. Bamboo is an easily grown, versatile material known for its unique and very useful structure. In recent years, new advancements in textile production turned bamboo into a popular fiber from everything from paper towels to lingerie. That being said, not all bamboo fibers are created equally. Different types of processing yield different results, so depending on how the cellulose is extracted from the plant, it can determine what features the fabric will have. So far, there are three different ways bamboo can be processed into fibers. First, we have mechanically produced fiber. Also known as bamboo linen, this is the most natural process for obtaining bamboo fibers. The bast, woody fibrous material, is pulped and separated out into fibers to be spun into yarn in a process that's both labor-intensive and expensive. The resulting yarn maintains all of bamboo's natural properties, such as bacteria and odor resistance, but it is prone to wrinkles and is not very soft. The next type we have is bamboo rayon. This is a man-made, regenerated cellulose fiber, meaning that even though it's derived from plant material, it cannot be considered a natural fiber because it involves an intense chemical process. At the same time, since it is not petroleum-based, it's not truly synthetic either. Bamboo rayon production involves dissolving the pulp in chemicals to create a thick liquid called slurry that is pushed through a spinneret. This creates long, very soft fibers that are much cheaper to produce than bamboo linen. Next, we have lyocell. This process was invented by the lensing company that uses enzymes rather than harsh chemicals to break down the fibers. The enzymes can then be recovered and used again in a closed-loop process. Through the treatment, the cellular structure of the pulp remains intact, which helps it retain the bamboo's natural properties. In fashion, bamboo can be used for a lot of things from intimates to sleepwear to thermal base layers because it's actually really good at thermoregulating. Other uses include towels because it's very absorbent, plus sheets, paper towels, toilet paper, and menstrual products. So what are the properties of bamboo fibers? Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that because it depends highly on how bamboo is processed. Some of the features remain the same for all of bamboo, but some of them get a little funny once you start messing with their chemical structure. Bamboo is highly absorbent as well as wicking. This is due to the cellular structure of the bamboo, in which a hydrophobic or water-repelling exterior surrounds a hydrophilic or water-absorbing core, and it's filled with small water-retaining gaps called lumen. This allows the bamboo to store moisture without holding it against the skin like cotton does, making it excellent at absorbency and thermoregulation. Bamboo is also breathable, fast-drying, and highly versatile. In addition, it's a low-maintenance plant that grows quickly and easily. It regenerates by itself, so it does not need to be replanted each year, nor does it require harmful pesticides, fertilizers, or heavy water usage. It also dyes easily, is hypoallergenic, and biodegradable. Some of the cons are that the fibers are not strong. This is due to bamboo's hollow structure. It's often blended with cotton to give it strength and resolve this problem. It also has a low resistance to sunlight, abrasion, and acids, and its non-resilient fibers provide poor shape retention. Now here are the ifs, ands, and buts for it. Regenerated bamboo is very soft and luxurious, but bamboo linen is not. This is just due to the way the fiber is extruded. If you're taking staple fibers, for example, from the natural plant and you're spinning it into threads, it's going to be a little coarser than if you blend it up, make it into goo, and extrude it out into perfect long filaments. In addition, linen and lyocell is antimicrobial and therefore anti-odor. Bamboo rayon has been proven to lack these qualities despite false claims made by some suppliers. Rayon can even suffer from decay caused by microorganisms. This has been a little bit of a problem in the bamboo industry because it's been accused of something called greenwashing, which is when a product is advertised to look more eco-friendly than it is. On that note, eco-friendliness varies. Linen and lyocell are great options, but bamboo rayon, especially viscose, often requires the use of harsh chemicals, notably carbon disulfide, a solvent used to break down the pulp. Carbon disulfide is especially harmful to workers and is known to cause an excess of health issues relating to the eyes, heart, nerves, and other parts of the body. Viscose production using this chemical has been banned by the US as well as the EU, but it remains a big problem in China. This does not necessarily mean that all bamboo rayon, all bamboo viscose is bad. There are certain certifications that factories can get, and depending on the country of origin, sometimes suppliers are more transparent about where their pulp comes from, but that's something that if you're using rayon or viscose, you really need to do your research and look into. Okay, so how is it grown and processed? There are over 1,000 species of bamboo, but the most popular type to use for textile production is the Phyllostachys edulis, also called moso bamboo. It is native to China, but will grow in temperate regions all around the world, and is the fastest growing woody plant on Earth. It's a low-maintenance perennial with an intricate root system that allows for excellent water retention as well as regeneration after harvesting. In addition to that, bamboo plants do not require fertilizers or pesticides to grow well, making it a very sustainable and eco-friendly plant. Although it should be noted that even though they don't need these things, some bamboo growers will use these harmful chemicals. So again, you have to make sure you know where your suppliers are getting their raw materials. As kind of a fun side note here, moso bamboo shoots are edible by humans, but giant pandas actually don't eat that kind of bamboo. So I just thought that was interesting to throw in there. After harvesting, the bamboo can be processed into textiles. The most eco-friendly way to do this is to mechanically crush the wood into chips and then soak the chips in a natural enzyme solution to break down the wood and extract the pulp. This particular liquid solution for mechanically processed bamboo has been approved by the Global Organic Textile Standard and is safe for the environment. The pulp is dried into paper-like sheets, which can be ground and spun into yarn. However, most bamboo fabric is rayon, which involves a more intense chemical process called hydrolysis alkalization, in which the leaves and shoots are cooked in lye or other strong solvents like carbon disulfide. Once dissolved, the resulting viscous liquid is extruded through a spinneret into an acid bath, where it reforms its structure into a fiber, hence regenerated cellulose. Depending on how it is extruded, different shapes and properties can be added, which makes this great for technical applications. If you're trying to give your fabric wicking properties, for example, you can shape your spinneret so that when the goo goes through and the filament comes out, you have a fiber that's shaped in a way that will wick away water. So that's really, really useful for technical applications. So that is a time in which it would be really good to use viscose versus linen. Just another fun fact that I ran into when I was researching all of this is that in 18 US states, hydrolysis alkalization can legally be used as an alternative to cremation. So people can legally dissolve their bodies like you would dissolve bamboo. So I guess they just put the body in a vat or something. I don't really know how all of this works, and pour a solvent. It's kind of interesting, but I don't want to think about it too much. Finally, lyocell is very similar to rayon, but it is made by using non-toxic amine oxide as the solvent, most of which is recaptured and reused. The entire process is closed loop, meaning that it recycles its own waste to use again. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you learned something. Please like this video and share it if you can, and have a good day.